Hello and welcome to episode 20, continuation of the Nightmare Frontier. That's a Let's Play of Bloodborne, and this is Cutshaw coming to you with post-commentary. I've had a crappy day today. Crappy. Everything's went wrong, and that's just how it's going to end. But yeah, I'm going through this playthrough. Last time we hit on the new DLC coming out and on some of the Nightmare Frontier, and I think I even went into some of the speculatory aspects of this game. So, yeah, that's pretty much where I left off, I believe. And yeah, this place is just so damn, it's a headache to go through. So I got some more Madman's knowledge, of course. You can't stay still too long in this area, or you get beamed in the head with rocks, of course. Or poison. So as you can see, the furry giant is pissed off at me. I'm still using the equipment that I started off with to come to the Nightmare Frontier. The stake driver, the Ashen Hunter set, and the blunderbuss is my main weapons. I didn't upgrade them or anything else, so I'm still rocking it, you know, half-assed, of course, you know. Alright, so going around here and trying to get everything that is in this area is awful, to say the least. I'm trying to walk very slowly so I don't get the attention of the big giant up there. And as you can see, I didn't get the attention of that guy either. The part with all the tentacles is their back, so as long as you can remember the, you know, that part of it, you'll be in good shape. And you can hear a wandering nightmare right now. It's right there. I can hear him pitter-pattering right there. He's coming at me. He doesn't see me. Now he does. He's trying to get away. Ah, caught him. He's a dead man, Ramses. You're a dead man, Ramses. So, I did hit on how much I'm going to enjoy doing the Let's Play of Bloodborne once again. I can't believe I'm actually going to have to do this again, but it's going to be live commentary, and it's going to be with the new DLC, which is great. I mentioned live commentary. Yes, I'm going to have the Elgato. I'm going to have that actually at my house probably next week. It's in the mail, so this is Friday. So I'm assuming that it'll be here by Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. So I'm going to do post-commentary for the rest of this playthrough because, for one, it's probably a lot less likely that I'll get killed 1,000 times. There's another wandering nightmare, and tell you the truth, they are all over the place. You have to just keep your eyes and ears open because, for one, you can hear them. Two, you can see them for just a few minutes, a few seconds, scurrying in the background. So I'm just trying to collectively obtain everything that I can before I decide to go back. in my live playthrough is going to be interesting because I've never really talked and played at the same time. Usually when I play, I'm quiet. But, you know, I'm going to try it. And this is cool. As you can see, I don't know what this means nothing to the game probably, but they're ships and they're masts. I always thought that was pretty cool. And then over at the island, at the other part, you can see it, the bottom of the land mass, it actually has tentacles that go all the way down. So those tentacles kind of look like, you know, nerves from the brain and stuff like that. So I thought that was quite cool. Now what I'm doing is I'm equipping my poison knives because I had a bright idea, and then my sedatives, of course. I had a bright idea that these maidens are susceptible to poison. Me being a dumbass, of course, because, and as you can see, I'm free aiming with my knives. And I'm pretty good at it. So she starts doing the frenzy attack. Usually, the ones in the Nightmare Mantis, you'll see when when I attack them with poison knives, it's 1 or 2 hits and they're poisoned. It takes like half their life off, and it's an easy, cheesy way of killing them. And I love easy and cheesy. But here I am using most of my stuff on this one, and I thought to myself after the fact, hey dumbass, the other 2 are sitting in the poison water, so what makes you think that this one's going to be susceptible to poison too? Huh, you're an idiot. So I wasted literally all my knives. See, every one of them. And here I am using my sedatives. La la la. I hate these things. They are so disturbing. And as you can see, you can sneak up on them. Now, the funny thing about these things, if you get their attention, they get that frenzy build up on you, you need to take a sedative ASAP. If not, it's going to frenzy you and you lose 85 or 90% of your health. I forgot how much it is. It's somewhere around there. I'll have to get the book, the manual walkthrough, the player's walkthrough guidebook, so I can actually get that and actually be accurate with my information. Today I'm pulling a German spy inspired thing. I'm actually drinking some tea while I'm doing my commentary, some hot tea. This is a spicy and sweet blend. It's got hints of cinnamon, honey, and some other stuff in it. It's really strong. I really don't know how to explain it other than it's actually pretty tasty. So I got some more lead elixir. And as you can tell, I'm looking at that right there. It looks like, if anybody's ever been in a healthcare field, you've seen nerve endings and stuff like that. That actually looks like nerve endings. So, you know, to me, that's what it looks like. But I guess that would actually be correct to say that it's that, because this is a nightmare and nightmares pretty much originate from the brain. So if you think about it, that might be where they're heading with this. And I know they're doing the cosmic horror theme kind of stuff, which I like. But it's very susceptible to misinterpretation because you don't know what the hell they're thinking. You know, somebody just thought, oh, that looks cool. Make it look like tentacles. Yeah, make it look like that. And another person's thinking, oh, well, that looks like a nerve endings from a brain or from any kind of tissue that you would have. So this is all left up to speculation and just determination on what one would actually think about. Because supposedly this is from a nightmare, you know, so this is a nightmare realm. You know, it's pretty hellacious for a nightmare realm. Alright, so as you can see, I'm watching that big wandering nightmare disappear. And this beast right here, I'm kind of waiting for him to come down here because, for one, I don't want to be trapped. And last thing I want to do is get killed. Because the shortcut is right up here. And this gives us a really good out. And this area is actually really big. It's layered on top of each other, and you just have so many different directions to go. So, I am going back up here. And I'm going to head my way back to the Hunter's Dream. So, as you can probably tell, well, actually my blood vials don't look that bad. But if I'm going to actually wander down there into the poison pit of despair, I'm going to want to equip some of those Kale runes that actually help protect me from poison and from frenzy. I was waiting to see if I was going to get invaded. So, I haven't found out anything else of the DLC.
Welcome home, good hunt. What is it you desire? Very well, let me stand.
Okay, I'm going to level up. We'll put a few levels into Vitality and a few levels into, I'm looking, maybe Vitality. Yeah, a few levels in Vitality and a couple spread out between Blood Tinge and Arcane. And as you can see, I changed my outfit. I am rocking the Holy Blade +5, the Threaded Cane +6, the Hunter's Pistol, the Flame Sprayer, the White Church Scar because it is high against poison. You know, as you can see, slow poison is actually really good. Now, frenzy defense won't be too bad either, but it's not the greatest because, you know, frenzy's a very fickle thing. I'm going to take a look at my blood gems real quick. I'm just equipping some of my most powerful ones. To tell you the truth, blood gems will make or break your weapon. you can actually beat the game without going into the Chalice dungeon and doing anything like that, but I highly recommend that you at least go and do at least 4 of them, because that would help you get some really good runes, especially if you go back in and do level 4 just a couple times. I know it's hard as hell, and as you can see, I'm going to Cathedral Ward, or am I? Haha. I went to Cathedral Ward to try to see if I could find some more dialogue from the NPCs. However, they didn't have any other new ones, so I just cut that out because it was like 3 to 4 minutes of bullshit that no one needs to see. And I'm trying to cut down as much time as possible. So, I'm going to try to do some of my magics. Yay. We know how magics work out for me, don't we? And you'll find out right here why. But I'm not going to stray away. I'm going to use my magics in PvP and in you know, PvE as well. All right, so I'm going to wave and say hi to my friend. This guy is carrying the damn scythe, so he's obviously went through the game and actually got to at least Gurman. So as you could tell, he's probably got some, you know, power in there. He's probably got plus 10 weapons, or at least plus 9. So I'm gonna be fighting this guy, and I hit him with the magic spell. As you can tell, I didn't do much damage. And he basically one shot took half my life, and then the second shot with a fucked up hitbox took me all the way down. At least I gotta say he bowed. That's it, you know. He was at least stand up. And I was like, you know, that's bullshit. And it is. It is total fucking crap. So I gather my stuff, and I am going to go down here looking. I kind of gather my stuff, and I'm going around to the bridge. So I'm going to go down here, kill these guys. I was trying to think of where to go, so I cut that part out because I was just walking back and forth. Ooh, that tea is like, it's like drinking cinnamon. So if you haven't noticed, I like using my threaded cane. Don't ask me why, I just do. I was thinking to myself, do I go this way? And I was like, no, I go the other way. I go up and then over. So this place is also confusing because everything looks about the same, and God, unless you get used to it, you're screwed. So, as you can tell, there's the coins that lead down to an item. But I'm going to go over here and say hi to my little friend once again. Especially if I make it through to the other side. Don't have to, you know, if I don't die, I won't have to worry about having him throw rocks at me. Which is a plus. And here is a hint. That is a developer hint right there. As you can tell, there wasn't a rating. Alright, so there's Patches the Spider being a total douche and kicking me off. As you can see, I'm in a valley of poison water. Yay. So, that is why I'm wearing a church garb. That is why I had to go back and get all my stuff and my runes equipped. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know if I equipped my runes or not. I might have done it. So, here I am, going along this way. There's a few items down here of importance to get, and I think I'm going the wrong way, and I am. I don't know why. I was just watching the slow poison go up. It's actually not too bad with this church garb on. And here is the opening to come out. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll come back here. And there's a couple items of interest, like I said, or I wouldn't be down here. And I would have just said, hey, there's like 2 Madman's Knowledge down here and some Wandering Madnesses. Yeah, I would have done that instead of coming down here. There's actually a spell, and I think there's a rune. And there's about 4 to 5 Wandering Madnesses. And just, I don't know, it's just a very crappy place to be stuck in. Especially if you're not got a very high poison resistance. As you can tell, that guy right there is got some rapid poison. The rapid poison, I think I've been hit once by rapid poison, and it's a really crappy thing to be hit by. To have it actually fill up my entire bar. But other than that, it's very rare, and I have never in PvP or PvE have ever filled up someone's rapid poison bar. Now, I've filled up a couple people's slow poison because they would actually, you know, start losing life, but no rapid. There's some of the Wandering Madnesses. And, oh man, those guys are so awful. I hate those. The big ones, they're not worth attacking because they don't give you chunks. I thought for a few minutes there that they were going to give me chunks. So I was like, heck, let's kill them. Maybe I'll get a chunk or 2. Nope. You get twin tie-knot shards, if you're lucky. My evasive maneuvers. I like using whips on these guys. My whip actually has a better reach, and you don't really stun lock them, but you can hit them a few times, and as long as you do, you're pretty much in the clear. Those guys have the added incentives of dropping thick code blood or whatever the hell it is, which is like 1,000 blood echoes or something. Now, I didn't even see the damn thing, and I was getting frenzied. And that goes to show you how crappy these seeing women are. But a good thing is that you don't see many of them in either this area or Nightmare Mensis, and they actually give some pretty good blood gems if you actually are willing to spend the time to farm and be killed umpteen times, because you know you're just that kind. Now, yeah, see, I'm to the point where I'm just done with it. She's already frenzied me to death, and I'm almost to my last one, my last sedative. So these things could kill a person just like that, and I mean they are really easily at killing me. And I take one of those blue elixirs, which are so cool. She sees me, and I parry her, and I'm in the middle of my parry frames, and look what happens. The frenzy didn't affect me. That is my only saving grace, and that guy right there wasn't so lucky. So my saving grace was that I parried her and got a visceral attack, and my invincibility frames were in progress while my frenzy went rampant on my ass. And you can't get past this area. And I picked up the messenger's gift, which the messenger's gift is basically a spell that you can use in PvP, which I'm going to try a couple of them because I haven't tried it before. And I used to do Chameleon all the time in Dark Souls 1 and 2, and I would love it. And I used to love that kind of stuff. I did use my blue elixir one time and caught a guy off guard and backstabbed him, visceral attacked with the beast claws. That was absolutely hilarious. I almost cried. I laughed so hard at that. Kudos on the guy though. I figured I would get some hate mail, but I didn't. Okay guys, I'm getting to the end of this recording. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm almost to the end of this area anyway, so leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. And may the good blood guide you, and take care.